Okay. All right. So this is the real thing. This is what we do. Whenever NinjaTrader stops working, I ask Claude, "Hey, figure out why NinjaTrader's not working, so we can run market replay." Then it gives me a bunch of. Let's see, it's not a single poet frame anywhere in the stack. Okay. Poet's our trader, by the way. What triggered it? Okay. That's weird. Okay. Okay, we'll try it again, but I'm pretty sure it's not it. One thing we can do here. So what we're doing today is we're doing a live market replay with Poet, our Prodigal One execution trader that we dubbed Poet over here at SWATrade. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up NinjaScript output, so it can actually see. So Claude can see what it is that we're doing. All right. So we're gonna try this again. And my thing is, I'm just not seeing this thing load. All right, so right now, it's not showing me that a strategy is even loaded in here, which is absurd. Here's our strategy. Here's our bot. We're gonna go ahead and modify this a little bit. I want a $1,000 daily profit target. This is designed to work off of prop firms and designed to copy trade across multiple prop firms, all right? So we're going to go proximal, that's fine, trail, sure. And we want to go with first candle. And we're going to start, let's go with half R there, or 0.25 R there. So it trails a little, its trail starts a little sooner. Everything looks like it should be in order. We'll see what transpires. Okay, so it's up. We're at 100x for brevity. I'm going to bring it back to about 10 o'clock. And so this is designed so, and I do this every single day. I just decided to start recording it. So everyone can see what it is that we're doing. I have not tested this already. I'm just doing it right now. So, okay, so now we're getting a little bit of play. All right, so it's placing a trade. Trade's being executed upon. It's trailing. Go, go, go. See, we're up $126 here. Don't go back down. All right, went back down. Okay. So it's going to wait for the next opportunity. It does not work that well right now in flat markets. So what we designed this to do was to copy trade this on prop firms across multiple accounts. Okay, but the key is trading small and trailing up, so that it has room to go into profit, and has some room to work. Okay, so our trail is now in profit territory, so we're clear. Now I've got this set to 3R. 3R on a flat market might be kind of high, So, and I think it is kind of high, which I can change that, but so it automatically puts the target at 3R no matter what. But as you can see, it's trailing here, so that trail is moving upwards with the whole thing. So we're on the 2-minute chart, by the way, trading MNQ, so these are micros. And we're only risking $250 per trade. Looking good so far. So we have so we're up. Come on, man. Let's go, Poet. All right, let's go. Hit that TP, poet. Hit that TP. Yes. Okay. Well, that's a good long trade, man. That thing took an hour and 10. All right. Guys, you don't have any idea how much work I put into this thing. But our clients are using it. Let's go. Let's go, man. All right, we're in a trade. Floor armed. Sweet. So, daily cap hit. Holy shit. Our daily cap is hit already. 2 trades? 3 trades. So we lost the first one. 3 trades, our daily cap is hit. Now, let me explain what the daily cap is. The daily cap is that $1,000 that I said at the beginning of this. Okay, so the daily cap is that $1,000 that I set, because remember, this is for prop firms. We want to get our money, rake it in, multiply it across 20 accounts via copy trading, and get out. You know, and so this is a good run. You know, this is dude, 3 trades. You know, we hit $1,000. Guys, I've got clients that trade 20 freaking accounts. 20 accounts. And so if they're copy trading this across 20 accounts, does it happen every single day? No, it doesn't happen like this every single day. But what does happen is that it's fairly consistent. You know, it takes, as you can see, it takes losses, but it also takes wins. And this just happened to be, you know, a great thing. So why did it not go all the way? Or did it? Did it hit TP? I don't think it did. So this says bot stopped for the day. Okay, at 1,071. So it did close it. But I'm not seeing my safety flattened signal, which it should say safety flattened. So it might, what's it say on here on the accounts log? Yeah, the accounts of 1,071. So if everything's working properly, it should not take another trade. Let's see, let it close that. Okay, so that's working correctly, because if it was not working correctly, it would have placed a trade right here. And if it had placed a trade right here, it would be in profit. So yeah, that's really, really excellent. Very cool. Very cool. I'm impressed. All right, let's go to the next day. We want to go to 8-5. Now, I remember Thursday and Friday of last week were pretty rough, but this is Wednesday. Let's see here. I think that 3R on these days, you know, is a little, I don't like this 3R thing. You know, I just don't like it. It works on days where the market's moving, you know, but what we're going to do, we're going to put this at 1.5R and just see what happens there. Right now it's August, okay? And in August, the market just flattens out. It doesn't seem like that, you know, at the opens and whatnot, but it's just as a general rule, things are a little bit iffy and off for our trading methodology in August. So I'm going to put this to 0.50, this trail distance, and see what we come up with. I'm going to start her at 930. Close enough. And let's go. Let's see what happens. All right, going at 100x. Oh, shucks. I forgot to. Anytime you change the strategy, you have to reinitiate. You have to re-enable it. All right, let's go back here. 928. That'll work. Okay. So we're starting it at the open here, which I typically don't do. And I don't want to make this recording too long for y'all. It's already, 10 minutes, but we're going to be doing this pretty much daily. All right, so we're trailing on this one. Too volatile. You trailed a little too close too quickly. Same thing. So that's the problem with trailing too close, because it's going in the right direction, but we're just trailing it too closely, and it's not liking it because of the volatility. So that's my fault. That's not Poet's error. It's doing exactly what I told it to do. The reason I do these market replays like this is so I can see what those good strategies look like. We're going to back this up to the settings that it comes with. So I'm going to start it over. And this is part of testing it, right? This is I do this so everybody else doesn't have to. So I can see what works the most over time and why. So I'm going to put that trail distance back to 1R, and I'm going to put that at 0.5R. See what happens there. We can leave that at 0.25. I don't think that'll hurt it, because the good thing about it is that it does trail it. It just I just don't want it trailing too closely. All right, so let's back it back up. Back. Give me 50 feet. All right. See if I can get on 928 again. I wish you could just put the time in. I mean, I could also put it in here to where it doesn't start trading until 9:30. It's just don't feel like it. Okay. We'll see why it didn't. See if it takes the same trades or not. It should, being that it's market replay. Okay. So before I had it trailing too soon, and it had stopped it out, even though it didn't need to stop it out. So it just trailed a little bit right there. All right, it's coming down now. Now we're trailing it by 1R now. So it gives it a little bit more room to play. All right, so now we're past break even, and we're in profit. Oh, nice. All right, 1.5R. Okay, so that's $346 in profit so far. Now, I run these back tests all the time, so this is my first time doing it live stream. $173. Oh, come on, go down. Yes. All right, 482 profit so far. You can shut this down at any time, by the way. You just, during the day, while it's taking trades, you are more than welcome at any point to just go ahead and close it. All right, so now it's bullish. It turns around. All right, we have a floor. $203 on our, $207 now on our floor. That's the lowest it's going to go at this point. Okay, so when it hits that 215 now, it's going to lock in, and that'll be the lowest. Now it's floors at now 225. We're at 831 in profit so far. We had a high so far of 921, which is, dude, that's almost $1,000. Oh gosh, that's almost 1,000 that we were able to. That would have cinched it. What I find is that on the flatter days like these, I find that the 3x your risk. So right now we're risking 250. I find that like 750 would on the flatter days is a much better. You know, if you need any more than 3R per day, you're doing something wrong. But then again, we're testing this and seeing how it performs with the trail more than anything. So when it loses, it's not losing all the way, right? Because it's trailing it. So that's what that's good in these. See how flat this is? How aggravatingly and annoyingly flat this is? That's what it's designed to I don't want to say take advantage of it, but it's because it's designed to survive it. That's the point. It's designed to survive it. Okay, so we've safety flattened. Why? Because I had it set to 3 p.m. That's my fault. Safety flattened for the day. 3 p.m., it closes the trade out. So we got $4.99 off of this one so far with the 1R trail. $4.99, dude, you got 5, 10 accounts, even 5 accounts. You can do that with Lucid. 5 accounts, and you've, you made $2,500 for the day. Of course, read the bottom of this screen. That's not guaranteed and all that stuff, but you're seeing how the machine operates. All right, I got time to do one more of these, I think. Thursday. I heard Thursday was a beast. Let's see here. Thursday. Market replay. And I did do Thursday market replay last week or on Sunday or something like that. When I got back into town. Took the family to the Keys. All right, let's go ahead and start her at 9:30 again. I usually don't start at 9:30 because it's so volatile. I usually wait until it kind of planes out a little bit, but let's make it hard. All right, Poet's operational. We're at 100x. Let's send it and see what happens. I think that the 1R, because I don't know. We'll see what happens with the 1R trail. I think that the tighter trails are going to be better for this. It should be placing trades by now. Why is it not placing trades? Enabled 6, showing candles. Okay. Okay, there it's a trade. Oh, you bitch. Okay. Whew. All right. $256. Weird, but okay. So we're only risking a maximum of 250. A lot of times we go, whoa, we already hit a floor. Trail. Okay. All right. So our daily high was 525 so far, but we got a floor, man. Ooh. Come on, poet. Oh, no. All right. So it look, I'm not complaining. If I got 5 or 10 accounts and I made $130, I'm not complaining. You know, it's $130 per account in a few minutes, in less than an hour of the day that you didn't have to work for. But let's change up the strategy a bit and see what may have been better for this particular day. Okay, it's because I had it set at 10 o'clock. Well, that's on me. That's why I didn't start at 9:30. So let's go ahead and start it at 009. You have to put that colon 30. And to 1500. Things tend to flatten out after 3 o'clock in August for sure. And after 4:30 everywhere else. All right, so let's go ahead and trail it a little closer, and give it let's give it a 1R, and we'll start her at 9:30. See what happens. Okay, so we'll actually start at the open this time, which is going to give us an early loss right here. I can already tell. But we're doing it. Positions, strategies. All right. And we'll start her again put it just before 9:30. Let it walk itself up. No, we don't want that big candle. That's an accurate representation of what we're trying to achieve. All right, there we go. Yeah, for early loss. All right. Down to negative 27 now, so why are we inverted? Oh, because we're going at 1R. Okay, so we're going to be a quarter above that because of our stop loss buffer. All right. Trail's too close. I can tell. Trail's too close. Okay, we're up 144. I don't like this whole consolidation thing that it's got going on. And the trail's way too close. It's not giving it time to move. But it's also, potentially saving us from bad trades. Drop off price. The key to this is capital preservation. Oh, darn it. See, I think that close trail's killing us a little bit. but it saved us on that one. So $62 up so far. I'm going to speed it up here. Go to 500. Still tick for tick. All right, so now we're up 302. Lost. Now we're down to 48. Up 97. 155. And that's it. We stopped trading at 3 o'clock. Okay. Well, that's all I have time for today. We are going to do this again tomorrow. So stay tuned. I am shooting for 10:30 a.m. So if you're not subscribed to us, go ahead and click that bell notification if you want to see more of Poet Trading, because this is going to just keep getting tuned and better and better. I've been working on this for months. And of course, our SWATrade members have seen the entire progression and have had access to it. But you have not. So if you want to continue to see more of how this thing is automatically bringing money in just by turning it on, then, feel free to tune in.